Hi there, I recently visited Bletchley Park, the famous site of the codebreakers in World War II. There's been lots of books about them, lots of films. I've read a few of the books. I don't think I watched any of the films, but anyway, I bought a present of a ticket to go to Bletchley Park for Christmas time, and I finally actually got around to visiting. I was close by anyway in Heathrow Airport, so I thought I may as well. It's a good opportunity to go to Bletchley Park. I stayed in a campsite nearby, which I'll put a link up for. It was the old dairy farm campsite, which is 3 miles away, so within walking distance along the old canal, which is very convenient. Bletchley Park itself, I think the ticket that I had cost £25. I'm not sure if it's just because it's a gift ticket, but £26 for adults, I believe, and a bit cheaper for children, and there are concessions. And if you look on their website, they've got a good website with lots of information. The thing that struck me about Bletchley Park when I first went in was the size of it. Actually, it's not a real small area, and it's mad to think that so many important things from World War II happened in this tiny area. These code breakers were, breaking the codes of the German U-boats, breaking the codes of the German military all over the Western Front, and the Japanese as well. And it all happened in this tiny place in the south of England. And as well, I mean, I don't think there were many women on the front line in World War II, but in Bletchley Park, a lot of the code breakers there, or the ones processing the data, doing all the hard work, the hard graft, were women. And you see that there on all the displays they got. And there's so much to see there. I wasn't quite sure how long it would take to get round, but I was there for 4 or 5 hours, and I probably could have spent another couple of hours there if I wanted to. There's at least 2, if not 3, coffee shops or restaurants on the site. There's one on the entrance as you go in. There's one to the left-hand side of the mansion, and then there's one in front of the mansion. We can get coffee, tea. I mean, I only had coffee there, so I'm not quite sure what else you can have, but I'm sure you can find online if you looked. Overall, I was really impressed. I'd probably go there again if I was in the area. The displays are all really well done. There was lots of information. There was also another museum within the museum. There's a museum to the history of radio, I think it was, which was actually included in the price. That's within Bletchley Park as well, so that was really good, interesting. I was talking to the guy on the entrance there for a bit, the Canadian guy. He was interesting to talk to. We also booked guided tours around Bletchley Park. I'm not sure if that cost any extra. I mean, I didn't book a tour, but I did listen in on a couple of the tours, and the guys there were really good, really interesting, full of lots of information. They presented it really well. So overall, Bletchley Park, really good, really interesting, lots to see, lots to do. A lot of the displays are films which are really well made. The D-Day one was particularly good, where they explained how the guys and girls at Bletchley Park were involved in a deception to try and fool the Nazis about where the liberation of Europe was going to start, where the D-Day invasion, the landings were going to take place. Hitler actually thought, due to the work by Bletchley Park, that the D-Day landings were going to take place in Calais, whereas of course they took place in Normandy, and that's thanks to the great work done by the guys and girls at Bletchley Park. So overall, really interesting. I really enjoyed it, and I'd recommend it.